Hi everyone, and welcome to the second week of classes. Um, I want to just do a little bit of housekeeping, and let's go over last week. You were given an assignment to do for a pre-test. Now, remember the pre-test is not for an actual grade except for a participation grade. So you're going to see the score change after a few weeks. It'll go up to the full 20 points that you're supposed to get for participation, okay? Be sure to check the announcements because I actually talk about that and I will mention other things that are happening in the class or something that I might have forgotten to tell you. I'll put it in the announcements, so be sure to check those. Also check your inbox in case I message you an announcement in the inbox. You're also supposed to have your syllabus acknowledgement done and your introduction to the class. It's a discussion post. All three of those things need to be done tonight, which is this. If you're watching this at the very beginning of the week, it'd be Monday night by 11:59. All assignments are always going to be due the next Monday at 11:59. And I try to keep a schedule for that, and I want to give you the weekend to do your assignment, but I also want to give you a Monday so that if you have a problem, hopefully that last minute you can come and see me or get help with OIT if it's a technology issue so that you can get your assignment completed on time. For this week, we have already seen in the last module 1, we saw a tour of the library. I'm looking at my computer over here. And for module 2, I want to start getting you into looking at the library catalog. Now, many of you are not old enough to have ever used a card catalog, which is what libraries used to have. And it was a card that would be maybe this big, and they would, like an index card pretty much. And that's what you had to look at to find the book information so you could find the book in the library. There's a lot of books in this library, and we don't have that memorized, guys. So we have to use a catalog to find it. Well, now we have the internet, so we make it so that it is electronically available. You go on the computer and type stuff in. It's much faster than the card catalog was, and it's an online catalog. And so I want you guys to kind of see what that looks like. Next week, Module 3, we're going to actually be using that a lot more, but this is just giving you an introduction to it. You are also going to do a little post about your expectations for the class, what you're hoping to get out of this class. And then I want you to do the first quiz is a terminology quiz. Now, you are allowed to use the websites that I give you in the module. There are 3 websites that I give you. There's a lot more available. What I'm wanting you to do is to understand library terminology. And those websites give you the definitions, so use them while you're taking the quiz. Okay? Use Google, but be careful if you use Google because it will bring up definitions that are not pertaining to library. Okay, so you have to consider that. Now, the quiz is not timed, but it is a one-time submission, so you can't take it and then take it again. Okay, only once can you take this one. If you have trouble, obviously give me a call or message me and let me know. The final thing that you have is a quick discussion post. Remember to start your own thread in the discussion. Don't use someone else's post and use their reply box to put a post, guys. Don't do that. Start your own, okay? Just like you did, I think all of you, except maybe one person, did in the introduction of yourself. Do it just like that, okay? And I want you to give me one rule that APA, we're using APA citation, we're going to be looking at that all semester, and this will help you with your finals, so this is a good thing. Give me one rule that APA has and one rule and how that is compared to MLA. The example I give has to do with maybe authors. I don't remember what I gave, but An example would be authors. APA says that an author's last name is written, and then there's a comma, a space, and then you have the first initial for the first name and a period. And if you know the middle name, you put the middle initial of the middle name and a period. MLA says that you have the last name of the author, comma, space. Then you have the full first name. Okay? They don't put just the initial. And then if you know the middle name, you can put the full middle name or the middle initial, either one, with a period after it. That's the rule. That's all I want you to post about. So I want you to find a rule, and you cannot post the same one as somebody else. All right? Find a rule, and then do the comparison between them and talk about that in the discussion post. Okay? So if everybody else has posted, you're going to have to read all of their posts to find out which one they have not talked about. I have given 2 websites, one for APA, one for MLA, for you to click on so you can find these rules. What I'm wanting you to do is to understand what the rules are for APA and MLA. Okay, you actually have to go and look at it. All right? If you have trouble, just email me or message me in the inbox here on Canvas, or call me here in my office, and I'll be happy to help you. And any of the reference librarians are able to help you to find these kinds of rules. That's something we all work with citation, okay? So let me know if you have any trouble, and I wish you guys best of luck this week.